it has been a little bit since I've given you guys an update on my 2007 Chevy Tahoe, the things that I've been doing to it, the things that I'm going to do it, and that's the purpose of today's video, to let you guys know the update on this 2007 Chevy Tahoe that I think is the best SUV you can buy for under $10,000, and let's get into it. Now let's kick this video off by talking about the things that are currently wrong with my Tahoe, and let's start off with the bumper. I still have a massive hole in this bumper. However, I am excited to announce that I have a new bumper ready to install. I got a paint to sample bumper that was gifted to me by Paint Apart, and I'm gonna be installing that in the next couple of weeks so I can finally not have a giant hole in my bumper. Now jumping inside, actually one other thing that I did fix was I was running into where this door was rubbing up on the fender. You can see I have quite a bit of paint rubbing. That is unfortunate, but I finally did get it so that this door is not rubbing with this. This is something that I tried to fix actually myself with cardboard, but I ended up having to go into a shop and having them pull this fender out and adjust my door. So that has been fixed recently. Another thing that I'm going to be fixing here soon is going to be these handles. You can see right here, the handles are starting to kind of peel up. I did buy some new ones off Amazon and I'm hoping to install those soon. And so I'm excited for that because this literally will cut you. Now you guys already saw this happen, but as for an update in this video, I did replace all of these little button stickers. So they're little stickers that go on top of them. I am going to see if I can get a replacement because these are already kind of peeling. That sort of was my fault, but also was not clear in the directions. If you want to see the video, I have a card up here that you can watch my review on that. Another annoying issue that I'm looking at fixing here shortly is going to be, let's see if it'll show, I have a rock chip in the window. I did get a kit to fix that, which you can actually see right here. This is a windshield repair kit. Now I'm waiting for it to get sunny outside. Right now it's really windy and rainy and that kind of stuff, and doing this outside in that kind of weather is not ideal, but I do have this that I'm going to be using on that windshield here soon to hopefully hide most of that because it's, you know, sitting right in my line of vision. Now the three other issues that I've had with the Tahoe recently are actually going to be under the hood, unfortunately, so let's jump under there and I'm going to tell you more about those things. All right, so let's pop this. And so one issue that I had recently comes down to my alternator. About a month and a half or so ago, my alternator failed. I replaced it and thankfully it was incredibly easy because it's literally just pulling this bolt, and then you have some wiring in the back that you pull, and then you obviously just pull this off. And this whole job literally takes me about 20 minutes to replace this alternator. It is a very easy job. Well, anyways, this is a Duralast one from AutoZone, and about a month after replacing it, I ended up having to replace it again. It completely conked out on me again, and that is a bit unfortunate. So I've gone through 2 alternators in the past month and a half or so. But I might actually do a full video around that a little bit later, so stay tuned for that. Another issue that I've had is going to come down to this tube right here. So there is a bracket, you can kind of see it right there, that is supposed to connect to this tube. That has broken off, and this tube actually got completely pulled out of the engine a while back, and I'm needing to get that replaced. I think I'm actually going to have a dealer do that. Now, speaking of oil tubes, another issue that I'm having is this right here. This oil tube I randomly literally found sitting down there one day when I was going through it. I could see into the engine itself, and that really confused me. So this, you can see, is kind of wobbling. This has broken, and I'm getting a new one. I am a little bit concerned that a piece of plastic has dropped down into there because it did break off kind of at the screw. I'm not going to pull it off, but that is kind of annoying, and I'm going to replace that myself because honestly it's a super easy job. I just got to buy it from AutoZone and go from there. And so that's an update on my Chevy Tahoe. Now I've had this Tahoe for quite a while now, and honestly I haven't done much to it other than oil changes and what I've kind of, you know, recorded on this channel. It really hasn't been that bad, and I really like this thing. I did also remove the rear seats out of the Tahoe because the rear storage just annoyed me so much. I talked about it in my full review of this Tahoe, so you can check it out there, but I did remove the third row out of here. It's not that hard to do. They are incredibly heavy, but it's not that hard to do, so I did do that as well. But just know that I did do that because it was just annoying me that much. And so if you want to keep up to date on everything that I'm doing with this Tahoe, make sure to subscribe, as I'm going to be doing a bunch of new things to it, including fixing a lot of those issues that I talked about earlier in this video. So with that, I'll see you guys here soon.